Hello, everyone. Just getting started here. Getting ready for another Final Fantasy XIV stream. Just the good old Shadowbringers MSQ. Good old safe and comfortable ancient content. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I've got drops turned on if anyone wants to tune in and hasn't already racked up 6 hours of view time for their cute little weird mount thing. Other than that, the only news I have is that my good buddy and FC member, Messy Up, is also in the chat with me. Hello, Messy. So we're going to be continuing, well, like I said, continuing the MSQ with a dungeon. Hello, everyone. You might be able to tell I'm still thoroughly in vacation mode. Sorry, I was away for a couple of weeks, but just got back pretty much yesterday and have been getting back into the swing of things with work and stuff, and trying to desperately still cling on to my time by the pool in the sun. So I'm living it up here on the stream. We're going to be doing Malikah's Well, which I don't think either of us have ever done before.
I have not.
So let me just... Actually, I don't need to post my link anywhere because you're here already. Everyone's going to turn out for Messy Up content. Oh yeah, unfortunately no Dobercam tonight because I didn't really want to set it up. And both Dobermans have not been feeling well. So I'm just going to go with a pre-stream pour and then we'll load into some content. Do you have a beverage on the go, Messy?
Nah, just some water.
Ooh. I have a zero sugar carbonated beverage on the go.
I don't like carbonated beverages. The bubble burn my tongue.
That's fair. I like... There doesn't seem to be much of a, like, sparkling water culture in North America like there is in Europe. But everywhere I go, like, if I go to a restaurant over there and you order water, they just, like, kind of by default bring you sparkling water. I like it. So, yes, the Dobermans are here. They shouldn't be. And they're not going to be on camera.
Poor poopers.
Hello, Twitch, by the way. Hello, YouTube. I see you both. Twitch, you're right there. YouTube, you're right there. Feel free to let me know if y'all have had any good vacation time lately. We're here at the end of July. Hopefully everyone's been enjoying some hot summer. Let me get you in the group here, Messy.
Yep.
Oh, before we do the dungeon, I should tag Myron. He said he wanted to do this with us. Do that really quick. If I can type around my mic here somehow.
Just killing some dudes with the Great Serpent of Ronka.
Truly a great serpent.
I'm gonna alternate between him and the Demon Brick.
Oh yeah, you like the little serpent dude, eh?
He's awesome. He's my new little buddy.
One sec. Well, you may be pleased to learn that there are more of them. No spoilers.
More of the little worms?
Oh yeah.
Or great serpents?
Oh yeah.
Like later on in the game? Or I just missed them?
No, you won't have missed them if you're doing Great Serpent quests. Alright, Myron is logging on. He's going to do this with us.
Alright. That's the first one I've seen.
Let's get this microphone out of my face. You'll still be able to hear me. Now let's snooze this first upcoming ad. Hey, I'm a Zero. Welcome to the chat. You should be in here Final Fantasying with us. What happened? Did your subscription lapse or what? Thank you for the resub on Twitch, by the way. Got some classic old school Final Fantasy music to accompany that now. This sub-theme is a little ditty from Final Fantasy IV, and I think it's when party members join the party, and from what I can recall, they don't really, like, reuse that ditty elsewhere in the later games. Unlike some themes like the one you just hummed there, Messy, which they use in, like, every single game.
Every single one, yeah.
Every single 5 minutes. Some stupid glitch or something that won't let you resub. Oh, was that the, they were having trouble with, like, Visa debit cards or something, Emma?
Yeah, I saw that.
I think they literally just fixed it, like, today. Yeah, I bet if you tried, I bet you could resub now. Right. Myron must be on my friend list. Let's see if we can navigate this friend list. Most of these people aren't online. Alright. Oh, he's probably going to have to sit in the enormous 19-person queue.
Yeah, it was only 40 people when I logged.
Oh, we'll have to do like a party finder as well to get him in, because he'll be on a different world. So you'll get some more Great Ronkin Serpent screen time while we're rigging up this party. Someone on the stream could snipe our party too. So yeah, I haven't played in like 2 weeks due to vacation. I may forget how to be a paladin. Apologies in advance.
Well, I haven't played much for reasons of which you are aware, so we can relearn together.
A good place to do that is in the dungeon, against the dungeon bosses.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now, against minor mooks out in the field.
I've enjoyed the dungeons in Shadowbringers so far.
Yeah, they're good.
Like, the bosses have thrown a couple little more interesting mechanics at us. Overall, Shadowbringers is excellent, so the dungeons are just a continuation of that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, Myron, let's try to get you in this party finder then, I suppose. Okay, how do we do this? I've literally done Party Finder like one time before in my life. Duty. Dungeons. Malikah as well. Comment. Myron's only. And I don't think we had to touch any other settings. Oh, did I have to make it like a cross? Oh no, that's by default. Okay, good.
Lost World Party joined. Party what?
What?
I don't know. It just said Cross World Party joined, and then, I don't know, something else came up. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I changed our party to a cross-world party. It's on Party Finder, so
okay.
Myron can join us from whatever world he's on.
Very good. Guess I can't do that yet.
Okay, are you ready to queue, Mess?
Yep.
Better make sure that I'm not unsynced. That would be embarrassing. Okay. I'm gonna take these gimmicky sunglasses off as well so I can actually see my screen.
Man, these waits for parties is brutal.
Yeah, love the queue times. This is why we like to have Messy up alongside of us, so the healer's accounted for. Yeah, Najin, exactly. The sunglasses were a good gimmick for the intro, but I actually need to play this game now.
Armadillos.
Okay, first thing first, put up guard stance. Good, I didn't forget that part. I'm not going to do huge pulls here, Messy, just so we can get acquainted with the dungeon, but I'll do a couple packs at a time.
Alrighty. As long as you don't get too far ahead of me.
This is casual content after all. Emma says all I see is colors and numbers. Yes, that's all I see too. I know when people get into like later content and actual good players usually turn off like friendly special effects on skills and stuff. I don't know, Messy, do you have stuff turned off or turned down?
Oh no, I can see it all. But I'm so far away from most of the crap that goes on that it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I leave it on for now just because I like the idea of being able to see stuff while I'm still, like, learning the game. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I want to go through... I better not stand in AoEs, though. I want to go through and, like, fully experience the chaos of party effects. And then once I start doing like raids and stuff, I'll probably turn things down because I'll be, I don't know, familiar with every flashy thing by then. But for now, big spell effects are just fun. Fun part of the game. Okay, Royal Cupbearers are these big Talos guys. Fred, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the first time chat. Good to see you here. I am quite the noob. Oh yeah, see, I could have just pulled these guys with the last pack and we would have been well on our way. But I don't know.
We didn't know the dungeon well enough.
Yeah, now we know. We could probably do the first 4 packs all together, to be honest. I would just use more mitts. ShB MSQ is Shadowbringers' main scenario questline. That's a way of signaling to the Twitch audience that I'm not playing like current content. I'm like 2 expansions behind.
At least we won't be stuck on this expansion for a year.
Yeah. Oh man, this guy in our group is named Mediocre Player. And his title is Seeker of Skill. He didn't find it here. I can't speak for Myron. Myron's a good player. Okay, we're at a boss. Good.
Dude. Oh, it's an armadillo.
Rad music.
Super rad music.
Maybe a bit too rad?
Never! Gang up on me. Thank you.
Not that that was a huge problem there, but you get a stack marker. Try to move like right on top of the boss if possible. I sense a Doberman behind me. It's funny, last time I streamed actually, during the entire first run of the dungeon, I don't think it was the one I ran with you. She was just sitting behind me crying the entire time, which was hilarious.
Aww.
My rotation's pretty scuffed here, but he's going down pretty quick.
Oh, gotta team up on this guy.
Oh, he's tethered to his little ball. He's gonna swing that around. Yeah, that's cool. More pack armadillos.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Very simple. First boss, though. That was all mechanics we'd seen before.
Ooh, royal custard, yummy.
Mm-mm. Is this really the end of this whole poll?
That's what it looks like.
Wall-to-wall, one pack?
Something will probably come busting through the wall here in a second.
Trying to keep my eyes peeled for it, but like Emma Zero said in the chat, all I see is big flashing lights.
Door's open. No, just open.
Just a perfectly safe entrance.
It's scary mine. Ah!
This is a better mine than Copperbell mines, if you ask me.
Jeez, I don't even remember that.
We can probably continue here, I think.
Oh, crap. Okay, hold on now.
You should be fine. These guys are on me. I'll just pop my invuln when I get to the end of this corridor, so get a bit less stressful on you.
Nah, you're okay. I got you.
I might as well use it anyway. It takes 7 minutes to come back.
Maybe you might need it in that 7 minutes. You don't need it now.
The only other thing I would need it on would be more trash. Usually don't need it against bosses. I can totally see all the AoE splash zones on the ground. I can totally see them. Whoa.
Whee!
Okay, another boss. Okay,
No,
this guy
there you
is
go.
immediately one of my favorite bosses in the game.
Because he's wearing buckets.
He's wearing buckets. I love him.
He's an amphibious Talos because he's wearing bucket.
Whoa, that's
crap.
a... Oh, he's gonna push. Not bad. Oh, he's gonna spin.
He's doing a spinny move, yep.
So be
Starting
behind
towards
him,
the
I
back.
guess.
Oh, damn, he got me.
It's quick.
That was really quick.
It's nice to have my range attacks up when he does this, because the cast time is quite long. Okay, now get in the... between the spouts. Alright, he's
Okay,
gonna
now
be
he's
spinning.
gonna go around the other way.
That's awesome.
I like those.
You like the spinny moves.
Yeah, that's a fun mechanic. It's not like telegraphed on the ground, you actually have to watch it.
Yeah, they started doing a lot more of that in this expansion.
Yeah, I like it.
Well,
Damn.
he wasn't too bad. I liked all the water stuff. I liked his design. Super cute.
Buckethead.
Oops. Guess I should have
Whoops.
grabbed more than one of those. This'll do.
Oh, we've got the Sin Eaters coming now.
That's a nice consistent design element in these dungeons too. Like on the basically the after the second boss, you start getting Sin Eater normal enemies to get you ready thematically.
Oh, it makes sense too. We're getting closer and closer to their lair.
Hey, Dreadful Cobra, welcome back to the chat. Getting close to the end of this dungeon here, and then I'm not sure what we're going to do afterwards, because Messy and I kind of have to go our own separate ways.
Yeah. Oh, they're rebuilding. We can beat
Oh,
them up.
nice. Yeah, let's beat them up. Do we have what it takes?
Definitely gonna get one of them. Don't know about the other one.
Well, he'll be hurt enough by the time he gets rebuilt. Myron was working on him.
Unless the rebuild gives him full health. Oh, no, we got him.
A few more of these.
Let's go! I wonder, is it worth it for me to stand between them and AoE them? Let's find out.
Is your AoE better DPS than focus damage on one?
That's what I don't know.
The other guys in our group seem to think that spreading out the damage is better too.
Oh, damn, they got up. Oh, but they were dying. Or dead.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. We're good, we're good. Emma, I'm not ignoring you. I'm going to go back to and take a look at the chat after this. I will answer all your questions. Wait, is this the boss
Here we go.
already?
It's boss time. Ooh, cool. Okay, I like that design. That's neat.
This is, yeah, this is definitely what I think of when I think of a Sin Eater / Light Warden.
Yep. Biblical angel.
Now to see what it actually does.
I bet it's full of hugs.
I'm guessing more spinny attacks based on the amphibious guy. Usually they tend to try to like teach you mechanics throughout the dungeon. Intestinal crank doesn't sound good.
Crank? My intestines have been cranked.
Heretic's Fork. Okay, so that's like a...
Went all four
corners blast.
Four corners
Breaking wheel. Oh, get inside, get under him.
Oh, thanks for that. I missed that for sure. Oh, it still got me. How'd it get me?
Okay, that was not too bad mechanics-wise. Crystal Nail. Okay, this is like a 4 corners AoE?
No, it had things.
Breaking wheel underneath
Breaking
again.
Wheel. Yep, I'm under. There is actually a broken spoke. I don't know how you can see where it's gonna be, but there is a spot.
Oh shit, it's
one
doing
of these
breaking wheel
feathers
on
is
one of its guys.
Safe, yeah. One of the feathers is safe. Okay, good.
Next one. This is going to be a
Couple of
rotating series of AoEs. This is fucking awesome.
This is cool.
It's under him
wild.
now. So it rotates around his guys and then him.
Yeah.
And now he's going back into like normal rotation. Okay. I like this.
That's pretty nuts.
You had plenty of time though.
Yeah, true. Ah. Some crank.
Here's another intestinal crank.
Ready for this one.
I'm gonna do a little bit of healing myself. Here's another one.
Another
Wow.
intestinal crank. God loves to crank our intestines.
Okay, he's around 25%, so surely... Yeah, the nails are coming back, so it's going to do another...
Nail.
Oh, Heretic's Fork plus the nails.
Damn, that got me.
Oh, the nails are doing the fork move now.
How do you know which way they go? Crap bags. Yep, that got me.
Looks like they're going clockwise.
That got me. I didn't know which way they were gonna shoot.
Oh, you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
We should be alright.
Got me. How did you know which way they were shooting?
I just saw, like, which one came up next.
But they could shoot in any direction.
It's always from the corners, right?
Oh, from the corners out?
Oh.
Oh dear. Come on, boys. You got a limit break. Use it.
Nice.
There we go.
Woo! That's how we do it.
Yeah. Down, orchestrion roll. Bit on that one.
I was so greedy and spoiled that, like, I was so used to having a healer
You got cranked,
that I was
did
just,
you?
like, wailing on the boss, like, letting him hit me, forgetting that I should be actually casting my healing spells on myself for a change. Because of this cutscene, I'm not able to bid on loot?
Not till it's over, I guess.
Dang, I want loot. Oh, although mediocre player, if he wants the stuff, he's gonna have to stay and wait for us to watch the cutscene. Because if he leaves...
Oh, if he leaves, he loses out on his roll?
Yeah. Unless he's first time playing this dungeon as well. If you're watching this, sorry mediocre player about making you wait.
Uh-oh. We're overloading.
It's too much. Yeah, I'm a 0. I thought the blindfold would help me against the Light Wardens. It's really rough when you're playing Dark Knight and your healer dies, I imagine. Okay, let's roll for some loot.
I've got a... Okay, good.
Wristband of healing? Pass. Oh, that's like a Reaper weapon. I'll let the actual Reaper bid on that.
Yeah, okay. Yay, I got the orchestra.
Oh, you got, like, everything.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I didn't get to commend anyone. Alright, let's get out of here. Enjoy your orchestrion roll.
Thanks. I have added it to my list.
I've been chipping away at those. I swear I'm not going to become a collectionist.
Yeah, right. It's already begun.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabatha Reng. But when Urianger told me the Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering...
One downside of you being in the,
At least the heart
in the chat is you don't get to watch the stream.
True. I am the stream.
Yeah, you are the stream now.
You can say that again. What the? Are you seeing this?
There's some squeaky Doberman noises behind me, I'm sure. She's right behind me.
Man, I had no idea those guys were supposed to be Ronso. Until one of them actually said, he's a Ronso.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I didn't know until you just said that. Well, I mean, I knew. Because I read that, like, the Ronkan Empire is Ronso. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together that Ronso were also Ronso.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't put 2 and 2 together, given your...
Well, I did once they called him a Ronso. I was like, what? They don't look anything like Final Fantasy X Ronso.
Want to see the new mount that you got, Myron? No, you don't mean from that dungeon. You mean from, like, Dawntrail stuff, right? When we're out of this cutscene, you can show off your mount. Hello, the little sauce. Little does applesauce know that I don't have the Doberman can on.
Night has returned to Amareng.
Get this. I wonder how many people have named their pets after characters in this game.
Or their children.
We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
I would definitely name a Chihuahua Alfino.
Call him Alfie?
No doubt retreating in the wake of the Warden's demise.
Should have called my pups Estinian.
Back to Calusia, the last refuge of light.
Alright, Emma Zero asking, how did I get my skill bars to show like this? The first step is playing on controller.
Home to our dear Lord Vorfrey. As well he should.
Get that bone.
For defeat there would spell the end for both him and...
Yay! My Chocobo can fly now.
Oh, lucky.
There the fate of this star shall be decided.
Saucer! Who wants a kiss on the face? So at first I thought that Va3 was probably just like a pawn of the Sin Eaters. And I still kind of think there's something like that going on. But
I actually think he is either one of them, like he'll be the last Light Warden, or he made them.
Ooh, he made them.
In some kind of bargain with the Asians.
I'm missing an ether current from here. Is it just a go find it one?
Aww, poor to Popey.
You don't like that? No, it must be from a side quest. Oh no, maybe I get it from actually speaking with Alisei to finish this quest. Yes, I do!
Yeah, you do.
Ahaha! Okay, so what are you talking about my hotbars then? So I have my left and right hotbars. The other ones are just like the double hotbars. What are they called? They're somewhere in configuration.
Kong, what's wrong with your dog?
She wants attention. She's a real brat.
Aww.
So enable cross hotbar, and that shows the extra ones that you like. Basically double tap. Oh, it's this one. WXHB. So you double tap R to go over to this other R1, or you double tap L to go over to this distant L1. And some people, I've seen like other streamers position them kind of above their main crossbars, but I like them in a completely straight line like this because, I don't know, just visually it doesn't take up as much space, and it's a little bit more intuitive to me to go like all the way to the right or all the way to the left. The way I remember my rotations, like my skill rotations, is like directional. So I kind of start like on the far right and like move into the center to do my skills. It's kind of whatever helps you remember what order you're supposed to do your skills in anyway. But I'm probably going to do a video of like PS5, like playing Final Fantasy on PS5 controller setup and that kind of thing at some point. You play on controller too, don't you, Messi?
Sure do. That's why I've got all my hotbars set up to the back paddles on my Xbox controller.
And you're also playing on PC, though.
Correct. In super ultra wide. But yeah, I'm on PC. I've got the cross hotbar set up the same as you, except you double tap, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have to double tap. I've got each of my 4 hotbars set to a different back paddle.
Oh, so you hold a back paddle to go to your
It's not even a hold. It's just
you just tap it
press.
and go there.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And after you use a command on your extended hotbar, do you then? Does it go back, or does it stay on the one you selected?
No, so Steam lets you set macros for any button really, but I used it for the hotbars in the back. So it's the equivalent of like holding whatever it is, right bumper, and then picking the hotbar.
Right.
So yeah, no, like if I go healing hotbar, I can heal you.
And that stays there.
And it stays there, and then I can go somewhere else. Yeah,
so that's a setting.
Until I change it.
That's a setting in the game itself. You can make it like go back to your main hotbars or stay on the hotbar that you've selected.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Like
know
I could
that
double
was a thing.
tap to I could double tap to go over to this one and like use a skill and just like keep using skills off this hotbar, or I could double tap to go over to it, use a skill, and then it would like automatically go back to have like my main one selected.
Oh, okay.
Like if you just want to fire off one skill and then be back on your main bar to continue your rotation. That's what I do.
No, I need mine to stay where it is. Usually when I'm healing, I gotta heal.
Is that healer things? Yeah. Yeah, this mount is amazing and looks great with your glam. This is crazy.
That's a mount?
That's a mount. The wings are mount. Look at them flying around.
That's cool. That is actually really cool. I like that.
I really like the mounts that don't look like, you're just like riding on a thing. Like there's one
Yeah.
that I think is from the near raid, where it's just like a little pod that your character's hanging onto, and like
Oh yeah, pod.
yeah, flying around. I need to get pod. It's
Yep.
amazing.
We'll have to do that raid then.
Yeah, pod is like the best mount in the game.
Are these all from Dawntrail?
That one can't be. Because
What
this is
about
like
the
a Final
wings?
Fantasy VI thing, isn't it? The wings are from Dawntrail.
Okay.
Isn't this thing Final Fantasy VI, Mess?
What thing?
The little, like, smiling plane that this guy's in?
6? Oh, yeah.
Don't you
Isn't that
fight this?
the Air Force thing that you fight
Yeah.
on the airship?
Yeah, you fight it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to the Crystarium.
Is that where we're supposed to go next?
Yeah, are we just gonna run some missions?
Oh, I don't get to have a free warp.
Oh, because we're in a cross-world party? That must
Oh,
be
crap.
why, right? What's wrong? Are you dead?
Who, me?
Why did you oh crap?
Because I didn't want to have to pay.
Oh. You just need to, get like 2,000 Aetheryte tickets so that all your teleports are free.
Then they take up an inventory slot.
That's a good point. I take it you haven't fully cleaned out your inventory yet.
I'm there enough that I'm not worried about it. Alright, I'm gonna do this dialogue and then I will leave you to your stream.
You're gonna bail, eh?
Yeah. I don't think our next team up
It's
is for a while.
several missions away. Do you want to run some roulettes or something before you go? Or do you have,
what is this?
Evening activities to attend to?
I'll do a roulette.
Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, just to continue our discussion about Vothri. Like, I was assuming, or hoping maybe, that the raid bosses of this expansion would be more and more powerful Sin Eaters, like the boss Sin Eaters, the ones who actually, like, think for themselves and control things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's still true. Maybe Vothri is, like, one of the raid bosses. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the feeling he's either going to be the one that made them, or that he's specifically put under control of them so that the rejoining can happen.
Did you notice in the last cutscene that we saw with him, I think it was the cutscene where the Exarch is there, and Vothri has like another little head growing under his chin?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What a good game.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Nah, maybe I shouldn't have done this. I don't know.
Myron's
Whenever
saying in
you're
the
ready,
chat-
put us in. Whenever you're ready, put us into a roulette.
Okay. Myron's
Maybe
saying the raids
level up?
and Shadowbringers are peak Final Fantasy XIV. The Shadowbringers raids? Which raid series are Shadowbringers? I don't even think I've unlocked them yet. You want to stick around, Myron, for roulette? I'm just gonna go on Dark Knight. Because I still need to get it to level 60. Eden. Okay. I am not familiar with the Eden raids at all.
I think we've only unlocked the previous ones, right? Like Ravenaster and Good Omega.
Yeah, we've got Omega unlocked. I've done the first Omega raid on normal. And then my power went out while I was in it. That was awesome.
Oh, that sucks.
I think I've unlocked... Well, we've unlocked, like, the first Bahamut thing, but we've never gone in. I've
Yeah, we
unlocked
never did
the
it.
first Alexander, but have never gone
Yep.
in. And yeah, we have some, like, alliance raids unlocked. Like, Rabanastre, I think, is an alliance raid.
Okay.
Which, those are fun. I think we should do more. We should do, like, an alliance raid every time we're online together.
Are those the 24-man ones?
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh. There we go.
Speaking of not remembering any of the older dungeons, Ness.
Oh, I haven't
Get
seen
ready.
this one in ages. I don't think I've ever redone this one.
I really like this dungeon, actually. The music is great. The, it's got the fully voiced, like, big knight boss guys.
Yep. Oh, I'm just looking at my skills. What do I even have? Funny enough, Holy is basically my best healing spell, too.
Good.
It stuns everything for so long that it gives all the regeneration stuff time to basically get you back up to back up to full.
I'm trying to get this ranged guy into my AoEs here.
Everybody gets stunned.
Certainly appreciate everybody getting stunned.
Stunned as me I spy.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to get into normal raids. I think it's just a question of having people on, because I like to do raid. I don't really like to queue in with randos into raids. Like, I'd like to at least do it with one person from Concord. But, like, I'm not hesitant about actually getting in and fighting the bosses.
Yeah, it's more fun to learn the mechanics that way too.
Yeah, because you can, like, talk through stuff, bounce ideas off people, instead of just, like, I don't know,
You
reading
don't have
the
to
chat.
worry about. You don't have to worry about the other people getting pissy that you don't know the mechanics or whatever.
I haven't seen too much of that, to be perfectly honest. Thankfully.
Yeah, true.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I got beaten up. I got beaten up.
I hear Discord noises. I wonder if that was LW.
It was.
Okay.
He didn't say anything though.
That was mean. Not him not saying anything. I mean, this guy attacking someone
sword,
who's
yeah, I
not the
gotcha.
tank.
What do these balls do? They just explode? Yeah, I have not done this dungeon since Heaven's Word.
When, like, the first time we did it for the story?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I have
Like
not
it's-
seen it since.
New in your mind.
Yeah.
He's gonna jump on this guy unless we kill him. Alright, we did it. Do you like my glam?
Story beat? We're missing the story beat. Do I like your what?
My little disguise, my glamour, my outfit, my fashion souls.
I don't recognize you with your shirt on.
That's true. My paladin main is topless main. Alright, now we're finally into the phase of this dungeon where we can start doing
Do some pulling.
multiple pulls the way we like it.
That you say? Stun? Don't mind if I do.
So have you played around with any of the other healers? Or have you just like...
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Do you like them, or you're a white mage main faux life?
Definitely white mage main, but just yeah, they work different.
Hmm.
I haven't used some of the other ones in a bit, but I don't know if you remember that my plan was to try to level up like all the magic users.
Right.
I think I got them all up to level 60, and then yeah, I don't know. I bounced.
Yeah, that's
Off the
fair.
game for a bit.
Well, we had a few months there, several months, where we were like just not getting on at the same time. Not
Yeah.
getting on at all. That didn't help. It was like, I blame Stormblood.
Yeah, I didn't like Stormblood. To be honest, that was a chore to get through. I like this.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I liked Heaven's Word.
I'm
really
fully back
like-
on board.
Yeah, I really, really like Shadowbringers. That thing's shit. Like, that expansion's shit. Or the poop. I don't know. Can we say that?
Yes,
M-Stream?
yes. What's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna get demonetized.
You get demonetized.
You're gonna
And
owe me
your
like
livelihood
50
will be
cents.
over.
Yeah. Yeah, all the big bucks I'm getting from this stream here.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about all my lucrative Square sponsorships that totally exist.
You are a massive shill for these corporations.
Well, hopefully he's coming back to mid, because I just put my little dark aura there.
He-Man. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Is that the actual song?
The He-Man theme song? Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad for having no memory of that whatsoever.
Oh man, I used to love He-Man. And then She-Ra would come on right after.
I had some of the toys.
I think Netflix has redone He-Man like 3 times.
I want to
recent
get in
memory.
there.
And they're all just pale imitations.
There was briefly a Voltron remake on Netflix as well. That wasn't too
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, he's going after other people. Or they're just standing in his AoEs.
A little bit of both.
Oh, they're hurt. They're like paralyzed.
Fortunately, this boss is fully dead. Hey, I leveled up.
Boop, boop. I'm still level 58.
Yeah, yeah, I leveled up and then it immediately synced me back down to 58.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm doing this is because I've been trying to get my other tanks up in lockstep because I love playing tank. Paladin's obviously my main, but I want like Warrior, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker to kind of be a similar level so I can share gear and then like swap between them. If I get bored of playing Paladin, I can play another tank, you know? So I've been trying to keep them all at the same level. And today it just happens to be Dark Knight's turn. Najin's MMO days are long past. Probably long past. You're just here to support good old Kong. Well, thank you for your support, my friend. And I will be supporting you soon. Was there another one behind, or you mean this one in here?
No, that guy. You had like stopped on the stairs, and there was just one dude hanging out inside.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that I had aggro on everyone. Yes, we have a new Should You Summon coming out tomorrow. Should be entertaining and informative, hopefully. He's gonna summon some hideous beasts.
Gargoyles.
Do you remember the theme song of Gargoyles?
Oh! I knew you were gonna say that. I was trying to think of it. No! I can't remember the theme song to Gargoyles. Damn.
Didn't have a bunch of Star Trek actors in it. I know Riker was in it.
Yeah. Jonathan Frakes. What is it? Marina Sirtis?
Yep.
I forget who else. I think there was one more. Alright, Sir Shadowbringers.
Filthy rats!
Yeah, Gargoyles are awesome. Standing in an AoE, crap.
I love this guy's voice lines. Does he do anything? Oh, he summons some Charmies in a second here.
These guys, here they come. Make sure you're not standing where they are. Oh, he moved.
And now the final cut!
What's all this shit?
Gotta destroy the little balls.
Like Ifrit's nails. I never understood just how low tank DPS was until I started playing Dragoon as like a secondary class. Just melting stuff so fast, I was like, oh my god, this is what DPS have been living like all this time and I never knew?
I leveled up a Black Mage and a Summoner pretty far. And I gotta say, I never noticed a hell of a lot of difference between them and my White Mage in terms of raw DPS numbers.
I wonder if it's just because the...
I get distracted. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like I'm like chained to this guy.
Sickness must be purged!
I wonder if it's just a symptom of, like, your Black Mage and Summoner being lower level, that they don't have the...
No, because they
like
were doing,
their peak output?
They were doing content for their level.
Yeah. Well, your healer DPS should be less than DPS.
You think so? Oh, I leveled up.
Time to, commend the only person it's possible for me to commend. Whoa! Orchestrion rolls!
Yeah.
Time to win some rolls.
Ah, I didn't get either of them.
Well, I got both.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it's balance for you actually getting the new on-content one. Well, that was good. I'm
Alright.
a third of the way towards level 60 now. I'll probably do some more roulettes later with Mikhail when he gets on,
Alrighty.
if you're taking off.
I am indeed. Enjoy
Sweet.
the rest of the stream.
Well, thank you
catch
for
later.
stopping by the stream. We'll have
You
to
bet.
do this more often.
Sounds like a plan.
Dear chat, I'm going to continue streaming. Now that Messy Up is gone. So, don't go anywhere. Now we get to actually stay true to the promise of this stream title, which is doing some more MSQ. Alright, where's this guy? Oh, every time they send me to the suites to go Betty Buys, it's always, really, the cutscene is an opportunity to speak with our old friend Ardbert. Thank you for joining the party for those runs, Myron. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to bring you along for story content. But next time we're ready for whatever the next dungeon or trial is, I'll definitely ping you as well. But feel free to stick around in the chat. I suppose I could have just teleported over here. Who doesn't love to soak in the sights of the Crystarium grounds? Healer DPS is the lowest of all the classes, including tanks. Interesting. Maybe it'll be Ardbert's job as a final sacrifice to absorb my excess light. Because that's the conundrum right now, is that I've got this excess light that's building up from these light wardens. I have seen the UFO mount. That's from the Hildebrand quest, isn't it? I have to catch up with Hildebrand quests.
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang?
Okay, the Dobermans have officially abandoned me. That's not a bad thing.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
That's right, in the last cutscene we had with Minfilia, all the warriors of light from this realm were, like, absorbed by the light, kind of. And Minfilia told Ardbert to bugger off, because he's still needed. I think this is what he's needed for. This is why she kept him around. It would certainly be very bad news for everyone if the Warrior of Light turned into a Light Warden. Imagine trying to come in and defeat Kong.
What? What just...
Let's figure this mystery out.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand up. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in...
They did a good job with Ardbert's character, because when you first meet him in previous expansions, he's written in such a way that you don't really like him at first.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia... Is everything all right? That pain again.
So, have I told the other characters about Ardbert's ghost following me around, or is that our little secret?
I would... Though I know
I forget
only
that.
too well how much you have. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you. that you survive this. When the dust settles, you must return to your...
Oh, I plan
The
to,
final
brother.
Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare. Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer.
I can't read this. Do you think that's actually words? It must be, because they have their own little alphabet. Damn. That's something that actually happened, though. Oh, that says Heaven's Ward. Interesting. We don't know that yet, Amazero. So maybe that was the Exarch, and he's like looking through historical records, because he doesn't seem like he's from a normal place or time. He's looking through, because he said, oh, maybe this is too early. Heaven's Word is too early to summon him, probably meaning me. Maybe after the liberation of Alamigo, which is what just happened at the end of Stormblood. That's when I got summoned here. So I think that character was the Exarch, and he was like figuring out when to summon me to this world. Which is creepy, but cool. Yeah, he's a mysterious character so far. We don't really know who he is, or where he's from, or why he's like covered with crystals and stuff. He's kind of like Rosenseal before Rosenseal was a thing. Similar to Rosenseal, he's also super old, like at least 100 years old. I want to know what happens with Ardbert. So I'm not, like, hard leveling my paladin. Return to Yulmore. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I'm basically, like, I'm not doing leveling roulettes or frontline or any, like, big experience gainers with my paladin, because I figure the paladin's going to level up naturally as I go through the rest of the story. And I'm also significantly over-leveled, so there's no real rush. Like, I'm level 92 on this guy, which is, like, in Dawntrail levels, and I still have the rest of Shadowbringers, all of Endwalker. So by the time I get to Dawntrail, I'm going to be capped again, so there's definitely no rush. What else do I have So yeah, like I said earlier on the stream, I also leveled Dragoon just so I can have access to a DPS if I ever want to just like play as a DPS for whatever reason. Like if someone else in the clan wants to play as a tank. And I also got Dragoon to 90 today, so also seriously like over leveled. Have not really played any healers or mages, really. I think all I really need is like a tank and a DPS. Maybe I'll work on Bard, or Machinist or Dancer, like one of the range DPS, just so I have a little more variability there. But other than that, I'm mainly focusing on leveling up these 3 tanks, Warrior, Dark Knight, and Gunbreaker. So that's basically where all my like roulettes and PvP and stuff are going. And all my like tribal quests, all my hunts, all that stuff is being done on these 3 guys. And Paladin is literally just at this point like main story quests and dungeons. Like main story dungeons. But even with only doing story stuff on Paladin, I'm 100% sure I'm going to be level 100 before I get to Dawntrail. So I'll be able to just immediately get, well, I'm not going to be able to get like max level stuff because I'll probably have to do raids and stuff for that, but I could probably craft stuff for myself. Alright, time for some climactic next mission story sequences.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest? That is well. Now that we are all present, let us... Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night. Only one remains, that of Colusia.
So glad she doesn't have the messed up eyes anymore.
Close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold. It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance...
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall...
Emmett's not going to be happy about this.
Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your... Twould be churlish of me to deny
I take it you just ate.
Concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without
What a little sweetheart.
Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short, a limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal...
If I may stop you there, I do not... In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Ooh, showtime!
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, it began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought.
I didn't like his initial appearance, like with the Empire, kind of dicking around with the Emperor. But he's turned into a really excellent character in the later stages of this expansion.
As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you? Two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only three
Who's trying to count them?
fortunate enough to escape the sundering. Me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble.
Had to be 14 for Final Fantasy XIV.
Oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th.
Rip the 13th?
It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard, a flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
What a great hand-waving explanation of his position. Yes, yes, moral relativism. I love it.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain.
I like the sounds of that.
So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden.
Emmett's got plans for me.
Forgive me.
Kind of like how
this could not wait.
Ultima has plans for Clive.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout...
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry's...
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls?
Light Warden's
Even if
definitely
he
in
does have
there.
some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little...
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared.
Agreed. See to your prep. God's willing, this hunt will be the last.
We should begin by assembling in right. There we may...
How's it going, YouTube? We doing all right? I know Twitch is doing all right. Let me just move you over a little bit. All right. To right. Guess I didn't need to mount up. Alphino's right here. Yet mingled with my rage there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles I found the answer. In Vothry's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of all my past follies flooding back. Yeah, Alphino's had some existential crises in his day. He is the vain-glorious ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Good luck. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. I don't know, I haven't heard much good about this Vothry character. I'm not sure, the aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. The aura being a little different and the troops holing up in Colusia, or in Yulmore, seem to point to Vothry being the Light Warden somehow, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, onwards. Speak with the people en route to Gate Town. Normally I would just go this way to get to Gate Town, but the people are up this way. Hello, Granson. I did quests for that guy. He's the role quest buddy for tanks in this expansion. Ooh, I don't like the looks of this. Oh, Amazero, that mount is, that's the campaign mount, like, that I have drops enabled on my channel for. If you watch this stream for 6 hours, you get that mount sent to your Twitch inbox, basically. So Vothri, oh yeah, that we kind of suspected that Vothri had a way of, like, controlling people. I guess that's what he's doing. Oh, what the heck is she doing? Some creepy dance. So maybe the Sin Eaters are just people who are, like, fully entranced by him. To the point that they've lost all remnants of their humanity. Alright, there's someone else around here. Should be just on the road or near the road. Yeah, it's gonna be this guy. Be ready to fight a freaked out youth. Okay, he doesn't want to fight. Finally, to Gate Town. Hang on, I'll give you another preview of that mount. It's just on my, like, favorites roulette. Obviously he can fly too, but I can't fly in this zone, so you don't get to see that. Look, he's got a little ribbon on. So cute! And when he flies, a bunch of little, like, pink hearts fly out around his little Chocorpokkur butt. And he's balancing a single dewdrop in his leaf. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't need random food stuff, so let's just take the money. How long has this stream been on anyway? Like an hour and a half? There's still 6 more days for this campaign, so I'll try to stream way more Final Fantasy in the next 6 days, just to make sure that any stragglers are able to get that mount.
We may safely assume that they are under Vothri. The extent of the effect seemeth to... It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of...
Curious and... We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk...
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get close.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
I remember this guy. He got thrown out a window.
While I was scouting the area, I noticed so I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's that after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things, and whenever I spotted something...
That took no small amount of courage.
I assume you saw what happened.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vothri starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from... Geezer was doing his nut! Shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie!
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armoreng.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorfrey after a while. Not as...
Newcomers, eh? Urianger has the same idea.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. You will douse the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far.
That's a good twist.
Wieldeth power over Sin Eaters as known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed?
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back.
What the heck?
There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you
This cutscene is
remember what we
awesome.
were told when first we came to... Many enter, but none leave.
So the people who go in are turned into Sin Eaters? Which are then, in turn, turned into food?
Let us
I knew in the...
to this paradise built upon the
Yeah.
bones of the poor.
From the very initial cutscene, like the first quest line with Alphino, I knew there was something suspicious about the meal, obviously. But I figured they were just bringing people in the city to feed them to Vothri's pet Sin Eaters, and that's why they were using him. They were using Vothri as like a puppet so that he could keep giving them an easy supply of food.
Vothri's deeds are
But this is like way crazier.
beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time... Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Thancred, you get me. Oh, we were about to get some rad bass there. Here we go. Just vibe for a second. If you know what song this is on the OST, let me know, because I'm going to use it as background music for some videos. Okay, duty time. Oh, this music's great too. This was what was playing when we were doing the
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Okay, the voice actor who plays Vothri is amazing. The crack in his voice when he screamed away. on purpose.
Long live Lord Vor-3.
They've got their zombie walk down.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vor-3's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
Alphino.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphino. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
I don't know, this music has me in a killing civilians mood. I want to get an emote that zombie dance. That should be the prize for doing this duty. You can't just run by them. So we do actually have to fight the civilians. Gather round, civilians. Alright, when they're defeated, they just kneel there, sadly.
May the 12 guide you.
Avoid harming them wherever possible. Just beat the shit out of them until their health bars are low. Uh-oh, did I accidentally kill that guy? Come on over, friends. Gather round. Gather round to be totally not killed. Alright, let's go. Ishtola, are you still with me? Oh no, she stayed with Urianger. So I just have the twins. That's alright, as long as I have a healer with me. That's all that matters. Let's go, Alfie. Oh, it's these two. Ooh, and the music changed. They're gonna be bosses. Ooh. Oops, I ate that one, sure. Whoa, get back over here. I wonder if there's some dumb rule like I have to kill them both at the same time. Oops. Well, it turns out you just had to pound them. Can't be too long of a duty because I've only got like 25 minutes left. So it can't be like an intensive boss. I keep going. Alphino won't follow me, will he? I've never done a dungeon like with the duty, what's it called? Trust or duty support? They don't even have hit points. So I don't really know like how the NPCs treat you if you're pulling wall to wall or like running past monsters. Do they just get... Does their AI just get distracted by the monsters and hang out killing them while you're super far away, or are they told to follow you?
You will find my master in his chamber.
So is this guy being super mind controlled as well? Because he had some crazy powers. Also, Reaper didn't come out until Endwalker, did it? So this guy's kind of like a preview of the class? We had to fight this guy and then wait a whole expansion to play as Reapers?
And you will not. You may think me under his spell. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict.
This guy sounds like he's talking like an Ascian.
Have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound? But enough talk. I must... Come, let us settle this.
Well, I've fought this guy many times without success so far throughout the course of this expansion, so it's certainly intriguing that I'm going to have to solo him now. Pursuit. It's going to be AoEs. Well, at least I get to fight him as myself this time. I had to be Thancred last time. Well, that wasn't pleasant. Here's your AoE indicators. Everywhere. Okay, now what's Thunder Spear? What? Oops, screwed up my rotation because I was looking for somewhere to go. Nexus of Thunder. That's gonna be like a... yeah. Whoa, run! Pursuit, so this is the AoE following circles again. Okay, Raging Flames. Predictably, I don't have my... Get in there! Okay, it's when the thunder ones come back that I'm kind of screwed again, because I did not figure out what to do about those. No, I can't fight those. Sure what I do here. I can fight them. Oh, I wasn't able to target them before. Well, I might have screwed myself over by wasting all that time. We'll see. Oh, they die pretty quick. He's still charging up something, though. I don't like the looks of enemies slowly charging up big attacks. Come on, Kong! Come on, Kong! Nice. Good boss. Good boss. Like every antagonist in this game, he has to be a tragic fallen hero in his own right. Bothri is otherwise engaged with what? That could be ominous. Oh, he's having a hissy fit. No, he's chowing down. Is he eating Sin Eaters? It looks like he's eating Sin Eaters. That's why he's huge and has heads growing out of him.
Lord Vorthri! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your...
Guys, don't we see what he's doing? We're just standing here talking to him.
The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater, it's a man.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but... It is preordained. Me? Unseated? No.
See, look, there's the head. Little tiny face, like, under his hand.
Impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah!
This expansion is going all out.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again.
I like how the sound effects made it sound like he was, like, literally digging into a body. And then it shows in front of him, it's just like a bunch of dinner rolls. If he flies away on those wings, I'm gonna be so impressed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! I love this game so much.
Where did he go?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, I know this place can't get destroyed because there's an aetheryte here that I have to be able to teleport to later.
What in the heavens?
Cool.
432 that?
Wait! That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now.
Mount Gulg.
But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
That's the name of a dungeon in Final Fantasy I. Originally known as the Gurgu Volcano.
Please, even if it's only to Thank you.
So the Gurgu Volcano is probably going to be our next dungeon that we run with Messy Up.
But if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might... Will you let me try?
Of course.
Well then, if it's
He's going to really enjoy all these cutscenes. I've been left alone. Does that mean it's time for another Ardbert sighting? No, just a Mount Gulg sighting. Cool. Hey, I can now attune to the aetheryte here. That is exactly what I will do. Now this is the Final Fantasy XIV I know. Do a couple little busy work tasks. And you know what? I don't mind. Gotta break up with the giant epic cutscenes somehow. The highlight of my night was definitely seeing Vothri fly away on his tiny little baby wings. Oh, there was another whole little aetheryte over here. I could have just teleported here. Alright, who's next? Wait, that said understory. Does that mean it's inside? Yeah, I have to go in here. Oh, I could have teleported to that aetheryte too. I literally haven't been in this town since, like, the very start of the expansion, so I totally forget the layout. Oh well, this guy's right here. Running around is a good opportunity to get reacquainted with where the aetherytes are and stuff. Okay, next one. Hey, look at that. How do I get there? I'm gonna try to get that before I continue. Sorry, stream. Okay, I'm not gonna try hard. I'm gonna make one jump. Do we think we go from, like, here? Oops, I hit the wall. Anyway, I'll come back and do that later. I just wanted to see if it was going to be easy. And it is. But I'm not doing it live. Okay, who's next? Okay, there's someone just right over here. Hello there, free citizen. Done. I'm so helpful. Okay, Thancred, give me another meaningless little busy work task. Oh, it's Reen instead. Reen's pretty OP if she's basically pulling all Vothri's corruption out of all these people.
I think that's the last of...
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Hello, everyone.
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on?
Let me handle this.
Thanks, Alfie. I was hoping you would handle it. Okay, time for a stretch.
Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock.
Oh! Okay. Two-hour mark.
Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, Vorthri is a sin eater. Everything...
They're not taking it well, and who could...
That's a nice screenshot of our team.
Vorthri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims. For history. You have dreamed a twisted dream. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already.
Going heavy on the Malfi.
There is nothing more to be done here.
Is there
So there is...
we can do to help?
Ooh, give us airships and stuff, resolute citizens.
You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt.
Vorthri has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff.
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little, if at all possible. We would prefer to
There must be some cavernous mountain path.
Ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthri took control, it was abandoned altogether.
Imagine having such a great voice actor for this little bit part, elderly citizen.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help.
You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone...
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes, if you... For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining...
Well, it's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just...
You...
No, that's not... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, bro.
Sweet, so this is going to open up like another 2/3 of the map of Kalusha. Incidentally, it also means there are a few daily hunts that often show up in Kalusha that I don't have access to. This should give me access to those as well. I believe there's also a boss fate that happens on the top of the cliffs that I haven't been able to access so far, so once I get that unlocked, I'll be able to go up there and do the boss fate as well. For an achievement, and probably some kind of loot. Northwest of Right. Okay, let us go. Now that this place is actually a town, is there anything else in here? Summoning bell. This looks like the raid shop area. Ooh, gemstone trader. Nah, I'll have to unlock the rest of the map. Or do the light raiden. The light warden. To get that guy unlocked. Anyways, onwards. Northwest of Right. I think what I'll do is, if the quest to unlock this ladder is relatively quick, I'll probably stop progress there and then go check in with the Dawntrail class quest guys, because I keep promising that I'm going to do that, and then I just haven't gotten around to it. Well, I didn't get around to it on my last stream, and then I went on vacation. And I could have done it off-stream, but I didn't really want to do that stuff off-stream because it's kind of neat content. So, if y'all want to see new class unlocking... Yeah, I'm a Zero. After A Realm Reborn, I think they basically changed the entire suite of voice actors. I don't know if they went with like a different agency or something. But the voice acting in Stormblood was okay, like there was nothing wrong with it. Voice acting, like some of the Heavensward voice acting is really good. But Shadowbringers takes it to a whole nother level. IMO. At least. Oh, you're talking to a level 91 botanist, Urianger. I'll be able to get some lumber. Actually, on second thought, I might do the class quests off-stream and just record them for a video. Could edit them together as a nice little kind of quick and snappy, no commentary unlock video. I think that might be nice. Some nice content. Not like a guide or anything, not like anyone needs help going through some of the very simple unlock story quests in this game, but in case someone's not at Dawntrail yet and wants to see it. Lumber, please. Oh my goodness, is it really going to make me do this? Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. 68 in the storehouse. 9 rotted through. What's that give us? 59 good ones left? Plus 12, so 71. I can't believe this is a quest. Alright, we have 71 in the storehouse. What else? Whee! Ah, here's something I can click on. So that brings me up to 82. Where's the other thing to check? Oh, my work went. Something up here? Yeah. We're at 82. Dumbest quest in the game so far. That brings me to 106. Remember how I always joke when playing Langrisser that I don't math on stream? And now here I am being forced to math live. $106. Let's get this ladder rebuilt. All right. Here we come, Orianger. On a landlocked Rathalos. Wait a minute, how can he see me? I'm being watched. Oh, he sees me on stream! You sneak. You sneak. I was looking around to see where you were hiding in the game. Alright, let's talk with Orianger. I actually need to do 4 more Rathalos runs so I can upgrade my armor, the chest piece, to the, like, augmented chest piece, which lets you dye it. The chest piece is really cool, but I want to be able to dye it for my Dragoon. I need to dye it, like, white or black or blue. One of those. I'm not sure what my Dragoon's final glam is going to look like. But the Rathalos chest piece looks pretty sweet. I just don't like the original base color. It is, yes, it's a permanent quest. Well, it's a quest, and then you have the normal trial, which is an 8-person trial, and then the X trial is actually only a 4-person. And Drox and I were duoing it many times. I guess like 100 times. No, 50 times. Because you needed 50 X scale pluses to get them out. And it was worth it for the mount. And once you've done it 50 times, doing it 4 more times for chest glam is nothing. Hey, there he is! Oh, he's here showing off his expensive bubble tea mount. Welcome to the stream for real, Mikhail. So this is basically the elevator from Game of Thrones, it looks like.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them, crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my It's a compliment. Take it. The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amaroth. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets. Not that you would remember any of this.
Is the story going anywhere?
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the Source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world.
Oh man, he's trying to talk me over to the Ascian side. Should you survive, of course. I hope we manage to bring the Ascians around to our point of view.
Is a pleasure for later. Back to work.
Rather than kill them all.
Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exile? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
He has not.
What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means.
This guy's so good. You sneaky little snake.
Oh, I knew you could do it, dear.
Jesus.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood, knowing everyone hated me. Time wears you down, Hai. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty
Ooh,
as I
sympathizing with the Ascian.
all of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone.
Glad tidings, my friend.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always...
Ladder puns, Alice.
That's the spirit.
I guess I'll do my part. I wouldn't want to let her down.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure, we ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day.
Dutiful crankin' robots.
Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
Here we are, a new place. Ooh, I see an aetheryte up there. See that? Tiny little aetheryte? I'm coming for you. Oh, thank you, spammer guy. Time to get modded. That was easy. Mikhail showing off by flying up here. Oh yeah, look at that. Do you think I can jump off? It's awesome. Ooh. Of course I expected to find something like this up here. Oh, it looks like Mikhail's trying to jump off and he can't. What a disappointment. How do I get to you, LSA? There's a mysterious person creeping up on us. Go see who they are. Where are you hiding, mysterious person? Okay, chat, this is your opportunity to help Blind Kong. Am I supposed to see a person moving around? They're hiding very successfully. This is weird. Was that the person? This quest is so exciting! Zoom in on a dude. What happens if I try to execute on something that's not the person? What am I missing, chat? This is what we talk about when we think Twitch content. Oh, it's this guy! He was way in the foreground. Oh, it's not the guy, it's just a bird. Who else then? Did I need to click on him first to, like, unlock someone else? There's someone up in the sky. They came from this village. What about this? What about this? What's this? A cactus? Dang. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is going on right now? I'm gonna click on that bird again. Why is he here? Alice, you saw this person. Why am I the one who has to do the zoomy shit? You just do it. Is it because I'm zoomed in? Like, I just instinctively zoomed all the way in. Maybe if I zoom out, I can see more. Oh, wait, here's a guy. Here's a guy. That's why. It's because I zoomed in too soon. That was my problem. I was expecting him to be somewhere not, like, in the immediate foreground. All that for basically what's going to be a fetch quest of, like, go to the village and talk to this dude. I don't necessarily think, like, I would immediately attribute malicious attitude to them spying on us. They're probably just freaked out that the ladder's working for the first time in 20 years. Okay, investigate the village. Let us do that. Oh, come on. Come on, game, let me jump off stuff. Wow, I can't even jump from there to there. That's better. This place is called Scree? Isn't that what the great serpent always says? Hey, look, guy, these are hunt guys, hunt marks. Yay, finally! I've never been able to do these hunts. Unfortunately, I need 3, and there are 3 right here. All right. Sweet, sweet hunt experience. Instead of going to this village, I kind of want to go to that aetheryte that I saw earlier, just so that I can teleport up here. Where was it? It was like further to the left. Whereas the village is right here. So I should probably just do this. I'm sure it's going to send me to the aetheryte eventually anyway. They're hiding. Underground? Didn't the person in the previous cutscene say that they were miners? Maybe they're hiding in their mines. They're afraid of us. Let's do something nice for them. Hello, fella. Oh, these are Yulmorian exiles. A secret tunnel which led to the top of the Bright Cliff. Wish I had known about that. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Your village being at my disposal would be much more useful if there were an aetheryte here. What's this now? Dwarven Mithril Weapon Coffer. Level 78. That's not going to be of a level that is any good to my Paladin or my Dragoon, so I guess I would just do, like... Warrior? Just so I have a level 78 weapon ready when he gets to level 78? Grawly, Restless Hunter, alright, we got some little normal exclamation mark quests living here now. I will do those one day. I said on a previous stream, one of my ideas for content to get to later in this game is going to be like Applesauce just ran away. I'm gonna do like a see something, say something style stream where I basically, anytime I come into one of those exclamation mark quests, I have to complete it. Clear as many just normal bonehead quests as I can. My end goal for this game is to have all of those quests done. I've said that in Concord before, and Effendor thinks I'm crazy. But I think it's a noble goal. Someone wrote those quests, and they deserve to have their content experienced. What's that? Is this just a normal enemy? Yeah, cliff kite. Cool. Hey! Actual Sin Eaters! Is that it? Guess so. Yeah, that last dungeon we did was pretty cool, Malikah as well. I liked the boss a lot. I liked the second boss the most. That Buckethead guy, oh my gosh, he's so cute. I wish there was like a mini Buckethead minion or something. In fact, I might make some Buckethead content later. I'll just focus these down one at a time. This one's even laughing at me. Okay, next. Can't be sending me right to Mount Gulg already. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of shit here at, like, the northern part of Kalusha before I get access to the mount. Actually, what does the map even look like? Oh, not bad! I've actually cleared quite a bit of it. See, this whole northern part above that line was... I didn't have access to it. But I basically just walked from there to there, so the map isn't too big. That reminds me, I have to go back... Now that I can fly in Amarang, I'm gonna have to go back and unlock the entire map. Discover some new locations.
You're a sight for sore eyes. You too, then. It seems... Looks a lot bigger from here. If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself... Unjudging by the number we've already faced,
We should just leave Vorthri for a bit to keep eating his Sin Eaters.
But first things first. We need to Y'shtola is right to be worried. But
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Random jazzy music out of nowhere?
And you too, Exarch. What bring...
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own. I arrived at Bottom Run too late to accompany you, but I... Come.
Oh man, Sin Eater, flying Sin Eater army, fighting some little jazz bug machines. Oh, is she like the main Sin Eater of this group?
Well, it seems fine, isn't it?
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us atop run. Thither should we make our way.
Why don't we just kill all those flying Sin Eaters? Hey, look at that aetheryte. It's right there. It's right there. I'm just gonna go attune with it. Like, I'm walking back to Alphino anyway. I'm just gonna attune with this. Just a little quick attunage. Just a quick little attunage. I'm being called off by my conscience? An inner voice is just whispering. Anyway, I'm clearly going to be sent there soon. That guy's pretty cool. I'm not afraid of danger, Mikhail. Not afraid of danger. But I do like good payoffs. What's this worm guy? This is a fate. Crawling death. Ho 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 ho. Let's get him. Mikhail, if you're still in the area, you can come help with this fate. Probably won't be hard, but it'll take a bit. On my own. Level synced downwards. Whoa, what's this? I guess I should be guarding my poor Chocobo. Oh man, a bunch of people are showing up. Fates are alive! Well, these guys are just eating the earthquake, they don't even care. Oh, Mikhail's doing frontline, nice. Yes, I will be doing frontline later, probably. Hate to pass up the opportunity for a sweet, sweet free experience. Whoa! Oh, that was my last fate for the challenge log. That leveled me up. Oh, this guy's using pod. Oh, man, that mount is so good. Kind of a shame I could have used that challenge log experience for another class. But whatever. I'll worry about Paladin being capped when it's capped. I didn't expect to see the chais here. Though I suppose it's well within their rights. Time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this we'll need to put all our heads together. Alright, let's just open this as a warrior. Will it even let me if I'm underleveled? Ooh, how does this look? Kinda don't really like the look of that, to be honest. Dwarven Mithril Hammer. Oh, cool. One of the things I really like in this game is weapons for the classes that don't look like the weapon class that they are. You know what I mean? So the fact that, like, all the warrior weapons are axes, but this one looks like a big hammer, I really like that. The one I have on right now is similar. Like, this is a... I forget what it's called. Obviously, it's in my equipment right now. Canopus Bill. It looks like a little polearm, but goes on your warrior. I really like weapons like that. Okay, we're gonna get more of that dwarven stuff for my warrior. Gonna have to power level to level 78 now. Hence the front line.
There's no path, and the sky is thick.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to continue. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as
yeah,
Sid,
there's no Sid in this
we are in no
world.
position.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched...
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb. We've ridden the ladder, seen the sights.
Bringing the mountain back to Earth is not a bad
The
idea.
lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land, in the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
What?
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made... Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be... Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, a solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable... Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round.
So we need more hands. And what sort...
Oh, well...
The jazzy music just keeps coming back out of nowhere.
We'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found in the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need...
Time to meet some locals of the top of Brightcliff. They're gonna help us do some quarrying.
Amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all...
Is there anything else you need?
There is, in fact.
Yes, actually. Magic.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our...
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of... That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium.
We are at your disposal, as are I.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even... But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
What a great line. The directing in this sequence of cutscenes is great.
Have you forgotten already?
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust... Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll...
Awesome.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has ever.
All right. Find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Choose words that will best encourage Chai News. You must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Oh my god, are they really doing this as a quest? Avoid outright praise. Oh my lord, I can't believe this. Can't believe this is happening. First they made me do math at the docks. Regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bally likely to give it. Crystal's among them, you said so yourself. Unless you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Do I want to make this guy apologize? Nah, not yet. Unless we take the first step that can be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together, even if they hurled stones at me. Perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Yes, it is. Even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they'd think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore? I like that. No guarantee of success, risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagined for a moment that we failed to reach Vothri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. My Kongli arrogance has to go with this option. Burning with motivation. Oh my goodness, I did it. I talked through that talking minigame better than old Alphino's speeches. There you go, Chai News. Let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. The idea of having a gigantic robot creature to help get us to Mount Gulg and, like, be assaulted by, like, a mini air force kind of reminds me of the Giant of Babel in Final Fantasy IV. When it's marching along on the surface and all the different armies come out to attack it and then you climb up through it. I look forward to seeing a giant Talos here as a permanent feature of the map. Alright, let's go back to Amity. Talk some sense into some peeps. Ooh, it's midnight actually, and I've been streaming for 3 hours. I might call it here. Take a break on the stream. Tidy up a couple things. Probably go to bed. Let me just get to the end of this quest. I know I said, like, I was just going to repair the ladder and then stop, but something about this little quest line has me wanting to do just one more, just one more. But if I keep following that philosophy, I'll be sitting here playing this until 3 in the morning. Good man, Tristal. I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. The genius of Daedalus Stoneworks. So is this guy like this world's equivalent of Sid? The heart. I'll have to go get a big ass heart. Okay. Let's open this as a warrior and see what we're looking at. Oh, this is just fending gear. The weapon was the only thing I needed unique, so I can open the rest of these as my paladin. What's it look like? What in the... That's kind of rad. Big, thick chainmail with like a big fur collar kind of thing, made to look like a big dwarf beard. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. Especially, actually, let's check out the dye. How can we make it look? Not too different, really. It's just the little cloth pieces. I kind of like the default dye, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, when we're level 78, that's what my warrior will be wearing. Okay, next, pants. The Tholes, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. You'll find the Tholes at their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zammot, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally-ho. Hey, this is the Final Fantasy IV dwarf guys! Awesome. There's nothing I love more than Final Fantasy IV references in this game. I hope we get a lally-ho emote. So Tomra, that's going to be the settlement that had that aetheryte. Oh, the armor reminds you of Guan Yu. Well, probably because of the giant built-in beard. It makes sense that anything beard-related would remind you of Lord Beautiful Beard. It's too bad you can't... There's no secondary dye slot for it yet, because it would be cool if you could dye the beard part. Big black beard would be nice. Okay, look, these are the dwarves. They're so cute! So, I guess, are they, like, repurposed Lalafell models? Oh, I get it! So they're wearing that armor. Except it's tiny on them. Look, see? They've got the big, cute little beards. Oh. That's kind of a terrible emote to go with Lally Ho, though. In Final Fantasy IV, they jump and spin around. But that was like the only articulation that they could do with 16-bit sprites. I wonder if, like the Lalafels, these guys can't bend their knees when they walk. I wish when you were creating a character, like, instead of creating a Lalafell, you could create one of these guys. Like if these dwarves were one of the Lalafell, like, clan models. Oh good, he's gonna make me do some bullshit before he agrees to help. That might end up being a good place to stop for the night after all. Hopefully his trial isn't like, count lumber, or talk me into not being a weakling. Alright, we got Aetheryte. Look at all these little gents. Look at all these little fellas. Cuties. I'm definitely not going to be able to do gemstone trading here yet. What do you got, brother? Oh, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is an example of a weapon that doesn't look like the class. You know, paladins use swords, but this is a cool pick. What else do they have in here that's rad? So I've seen the hammer already. Yeah, that's nothing too special. Lance is pretty normal. What else do I use? Bow? Whoa, that's like a big machine gun bow. That's kind of cool. Meh. The only thing I really like out of this, ironically, is the paladin weapon, which I would use for glam. And I had a free one, and I opened it on my warrior instead. Oh, the hammer for the warrior is pretty cool too, though. I can't feel too bad about that. Okay, I think before I continue this quest line where he's going to ask me to do some bullshit fetch questing, I will indeed call it here. A good 3-hour session. I'll be back to do some more streaming of this week as well. I'm gonna have Should You Summon coming out tomorrow at its usual time, Wednesday night, before the banners drop for Languisher. And other than that, I mean, I haven't been playing too much Apex yet. I may on the weekend, but for this week at least, I haven't caught up with like the next dungeon or the next trial, so Mess can't join me yet, which means I still have some main quest to follow, so that's clearly another Final Fantasy stream on the way. So thanks everyone for coming out and supporting the stream. Thank you for the resub earlier, Amma. Yeah, Boom, they just let me use it. I don't know. You may have been thinking about the Yule Morin one. I definitely wasn't able to use the Yule Morin Aetheryte for like 30 hours or something. But anyway, that's it for me for now, and I'll catch you in the next stream.